Today's devotion is I See You. The verse of meditation is Psalm 121, verse 4. Behold, he that keepeth Israel neither slumber nor sleep. Over time, birds have developed means of surviving storms. Scientists posit that birds can hear infrasound and sense barometric pressure from far away so they can avoid dangerous storms. In 2016, satellite imagery of Hurricane Harvey showed an interesting sight. In the middle of the storm, right in the eye where it is calm, were a bunch of frigate birds. Frigate birds are seabirds commonly found along the coast of tropical oceans and hundreds of miles out to sea. They avoid storms in three main ways. First, they can migrate. They fly hundreds of miles away to avoid the storm, but this can be very tiring. Others will fly ahead of the storm, allowing the current to carry them. And if they get caught in the outer winds of the storm, they go to strategy number three. The birds head downwind until they reach the eye of the storm, and they keep flying inside the eye where it is calm until the storm is over. The birds know that despite the rage of the outer band and the eye wall, there is a place of calm, even in the fiercest storm. Elijah had seen one of the greatest display of God's power on Mount Carmel when fire from God dried up buckets and buckets of water and devoured his sacrifice. This display gave him legitimacy to slay 450 false priests of Baal who spent the entire day screaming and prancing and cutting themselves trying to elicit a response from their fake gods. Elijah then boldly declared that God would open the heavens and rain would once again come upon the land, and it did. But a storm was brewing. Jezebel, the wife of Ahab, whose heart was perpetually evil, sent a message to let Elijah know, I intend to kill you by tomorrow evening. Elijah was terrified and ran for his life. He was distressed and wished he were dead. He was exhausted and fell asleep under a tree, no doubt feeling hopeless. But the God of peace, Jehovah Shammah, rescued him. 1 Kings 19 verse 5 reads, And as he lay and slept under a juniper tree, behold, an angel touched him and said unto him, Arise and eat. Elijah fell asleep, but the God who keeps Israel neither slumber nor sleep, and he watched over the old prophet. When God approached Elijah later while he sat in a cave in total frustration, he opened his heart to God. I feel alone. I am the only one left, and now they seek to take my life. 1 Kings 19 verse 10. It was time, God knew, for Elijah to have calm. So God directed him to anoint Elisha to take over and to get ready for his transition, which was absolutely glorious. Elijah left the storm in a chariot of fire. Talk about a super calm in the midst of a storm. God saw that he was tired. I love this account of how God gently dealt with Elijah in his storm of fear and frustration. There was no condemnation. There was a hug. Let me feed you and watch you sleep. Then a gentle nudge. Elijah, what are you doing here? And then a correction. You are not the only prophet left. There are 7,000 others. But God knew that Elijah was tired. He saw that he was tired and knew it was time to quiet his storm. You see, God knows all we go through, and it is not his desire for the storms to overwhelm us. He watches even the birds. How much more will he watch us whom he died for? Psalm 34 verse 15 reminds us, the eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open to their cry. Dearest Lord, as the billows roll all around, we still have peace because you are with us. You have never left us without help, and we're grateful to you for this. We know that your eyes are upon all who trust you. So keep us in communion with you, Lord, is our prayer. And we say amen.